let's go through a really basic startup with your MPC. You're in the main mode right now where your songs are created. In order to load, hit the mode button followed by the load. And I'm going to use the internal samples that come with your MPC because everybody has them, and that way there's no confusion. So when the load screen says internal on the left hand side, scroll over and you can see that you have .wav files. When you want the sample loaded, just hit the do it right here. And a little screen pops up, it loads the sample into the internal memory, and you're set. So basically I've loaded every single sample that's in the internal memory that comes with your MPC into the RAM memory, so we can use any of those samples to construct a beat. Now to get started assigning your samples, hit mode followed by pad number 11. This brings up your sample screen, and as you can see right now we are in the A bank and there's no samples loaded on any of the sample spots right here. So if you use your right arrow and just click over to the blank and use your data scroll wheel on the right hand side, you can start scrolling through any of the options. If you hold down the pad number that's associated with A01, which is your number 1 pad in the A bank, the A should be glowing in the pad bank on the right hand side. It will bring you to those locations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the pads, so on. So now I'm on A1, and let's see, I'm gonna just assign a kick drum. So right there's a kick drum. Now I like my snare to be above my kick drums, so I'm going to go to pad number 5 right here. As you can see, it selected pad number 5, and I'm going to scroll through until I find a snare. See, I got 2 hi-hats, I got 2 shakers, and I got a bass drum and 2 snares. So that's good enough to get me started, and I'm gonna hit the main menu button, and that takes me back to the main menu. Now on your main menu, there's a few things you need to know about. Right here where it says T and C, if you click on the F1 key that's underneath of it, it brings up your time correction. Whenever you hear the word quantize, that's what they're talking about. This locks your notes in to whatever particular beats per minute you want the notes played to be locked into. I usually go with 1/16, but you can go 16th with triplets, you can go 1/32. The other thing is if you hit your left arrow, you can scroll through these, and the number on the top right here is the BPM that your song's running at. Right now I have it set at 120. You have a regular drum grid like you do in, say, Fruit Loops. If you hit mode and pad number 15, right up above pad 11, you can see right here that it gives you blocks. If you hit the overdub, you can actually type in your notes all the way across. So say I wanted a 4 on the floor right there. Now when I hit play, I have a 4 on the floor count. Okay, since this is a demo, I'm just going to start out with something really basic here. So as you can see up here in the corner, it says drums. I'm going to hit the record and play simultaneously. I'm going to wait for my click in, and I'm going to just knock out a quick beat. Okay, you can see that's pretty easy. So now I scroll down to where the 1 is highlighted here. I click the data wheel once, and now it says 2. This will give an isolation track between the bass drum snare and the auxiliary percussion I'm going to add. I'm also going to add extra hits to match the bass drum and the snare with that set right there. Now you can see that kind of fattened it up a little bit.